Is there a theme that we haven't discussed yet?
The question of what do I observe and what could be improved or changed as a theme. My observation as an English teacher in Finland, I have often asked a student, how old are you? And then I could guess their language level, and I'm 90% right, because it reflects the time they were at school. So if someone is, let's say, 35 or younger, I can more or less guess at 90% their language level is good. They are capable. Finland has invested a lot in English, and it has been good for Finland in terms of exporting and importing, internationalization, student exchange, for example, which you know about. The one thing I would love to change is the quality of Finnish language lessons for those who are coming into Finland, who wish to stay. I've talked about this a lot with other people, and I have to say the outcomes are poor. The companies need to be educated to the diversity and quality of graduating students. The Finnish language teachers, there are excellent Finnish language teachers who get excellent results, but it comes down to the curriculum and how often they can give Finnish lessons. It should be intensive. It should be done even before they come to Finland if they are selected online. If students acquire Finnish quite quickly, they should be allowed to attend Finnish lessons with Finnish students of any subject, so they are exposed to Finnish all the time, not just once or twice a week. That will not prepare them after 3 or 4 years to be working in work. Research has been done, but not effectively, by asking companies, what level of Finnish do you need to recruit somebody above a Finnish graduate? And that's the problem. If someone comes out with a Finnish degree and they are from Germany, and someone comes out with a Finnish degree and they are from Finland, from the same university, who will get the job? That's the question. Okay. The considerations that companies have, okay, they need to be able to speak Finnish, but they don't know what level of English they need to be able to speak in order to do that particular job. Does everyone in the company speak English well enough to speak with that German employee who can speak some Finnish, I mean? Do they have professional Finnish to be able to give a presentation in Finnish about the product? Or do we recruit them so they can socialize in Finnish, but we mainly need them for their English and maybe for their German? So there needs to be kind of a sponsorship going on in Finland between employers and institutes, where they come together and have a discussion based on the richness of graduates. And it can be done through job exchange, for example, during the 3 years, maybe from the second year to the third year, or when they're doing their thesis in a particular company. That the universities must equip, possibly through LinkedIn and CVs, the advantage a foreign student has when applying for a job in Finland. What is the richness of their background that can be converted into euros for the company? So, for example, if you employ somebody who is German and they speak at level B1, they can't make a presentation properly or negotiate, but B1 is enough to be able to talk within the company, and they're native German, their level of German. How much money would you have to spend on a Finn to reach that level? It would be 10, 15,000. So a German graduate going into a company needs to go in showing, here you are, here's me, and here's the 15,000 euros you are saving. It's the same with English language, that Finnish students, when they are going into a company, they say, okay, you've got some people who have been working a long time, their English level is B1. I am C1, I've been tested, I'm almost native-like. From B1 to C1, it would cost you 25,000 in language training. That number should be on their forehead when they walk in. So the ability to sell them, productize themselves, whether they are German or Finnish, needs to be done, and it needs to be done in collaboration between universities or professional schools as well and future employers, so that the diversity and richness is open like a pizza menu, so that any fears an employer may have are taken away, that you're not taking a risk with this person. This person understands the Finnish culture. When I was teaching in a company in Hattenpää, Valmet, Tampereen, after the first year, they said, Brian, your teachers are coming. Our last lesson is on the lake, Pyhäjärvi, in sauna, and we will give you bottled beer and sausage. Sauna will be at 80 degrees, and you jump in the lake naked, and we will speak English all the time. I said, oh, great. So we went, we had the lesson there. There was the human resource manager and financial manager and so on. There were 2 or 3 teachers who'd been involved in the teaching. Okay, we cooled off, got dressed. They then went to the front, very ceremoniously. Brian Joyce, would you come forward, please? Here's your certificate. This is to certify that Brian Joyce has taken part in the Finnish sauna culture at 80 degrees Celsius, consumed 2 sausages, had 1 bottle of beer, and jumped naked in the lake, signed by them. Brilliant. And when I went to companies, I took that, showed them. When I was marketing myself, they say, oh, you've been there, you've done all that. You know, it's just a door into the Finnish culture. And I think that Finnish students' orientation should combine with foreign students' orientation, so that they learn every man's rights, the respect for Finnish nature, what you can and can't do, and the Finnish culture. They must validate it permanently in LinkedIn, that visit companies, had sauna and so on. And after that, they use it to prove how they have developed and been incorporated into the Finnish culture. That makes a very big difference, and is sometimes more than the credits and certificate. So that's what I'd like to develop. That's what I'd like to see change. Finnish language and acceptance of Finnish culture validated, so that Finnish companies are not fearful of foreign students. And that's it, the end. Amen.